What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Hesi MMA. Today we're going over top five. All right, should we actually just roll into it or what?
Let's do it. I want to see.
All right, welcome to our Hesi MMA's top five fantasy matchups in the UFC. I just leaked my number five, uh, my number five slot, but just a little disclaimer: this is all for fun, you know. These matchups are not, I mean, some of them could technically be possible, but they're just for fun. That's just boring. Let's go to my number five, baby.
All right, all right.
Arman Sarukian versus
Oh my
Joaquin
goodness.
Buckley. You know, I never thought about this until I was just looking at the rankings and I saw Arman and I was like, man, I really wish Arman fought more. And I saw Buckley and I was like, Buckley hasn't fought in a
Okay,
while.
okay.
But I was thinking in like the grappling aspect of this fight, it'd be really entertaining, you know? Don't
Like
you?
what? Like what specifically? Because I mean, like Buckley was like nerfed by Usman, and you
Yeah.
totally spelled his last name wrong. But it's good.
Oh, really? Yeah, but he would just be like a little bigger than Arman. Like Usman was like messing that boy up, but I just feel like
Mm,
Buckley would be like a little bit more tricky. Like they're both like really tricky like dudes, and I'm just like, all right, well,
mm.
you know, I don't
I
know.
like this matchup. Like
Yeah,
this is I never thought about this. This actually
right?
has me thinking.
Yeah, see, come on now. I don't know. I just think it just calls for like some very interesting sequences on the ground. You know, I was I was thinking a lot of like the Buckley and Colby fight, even though Colby's is
Mm,
duty booty, but just like things that went on during that,
yeah.
and Armand just fought Hooker and he looked like great. He looked very good. I mean, both last
Excellent.
opponents were probably duty booty, but yeah. All right. Anyways, what's your number five?
All right, my number five. Let's see. I didn't have like an official like rankings of these, but
Okay, particular order for you.
all right, my first one is Aaron Pico
Oh boy.
versus Joshua Van.
Wait. Okay. Wow. I was thinking of doing an Aaron Pico one too, but I didn't know who to have him. But versus Joshua Van, okay.
But this is like prime locked in, like first like 2 minutes against Murphy
Like first.
Pico,
Oh, okay.
like locked in.
You know why I like this? Because Pico probably won't get knocked out, because Van doesn't really have knockout power like that. Is that crazy to
Not like
say?
crazy knock. Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
output.
He's
Or
got
he's
good.
got like
Yeah,
a high output. Yeah,
yeah,
but he's got decent power.
yeah.
And Pico doesn't have the best of chins, but
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. That's on like I kind of but I like it. Like that would be like some tricky, some tricky striking. Oh man, I would be
But I was thinking, they can both be kind of chinny. I feel like Van, he has a low key underrated chinny.
chinniness. Like
Yeah,
his chinny
yes,
meter is like
chinniness. I feel
underrated.
like a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people don't mention that,
Yeah,
but
that's
he
true.
gets rocked in a lot of his fights.
Yeah, like Chirez did like the spinning back fist and kind of rocked him for a second.
Yeah, and then I mean he got
He
knocked
got
out by
knocked out.
Johnson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
He's been hurt a couple times. But
He has.
Pico,
Yeah.
he's got some of the best rest. Like this guy, he's gonna be champ, guys.
It's gonna be champ. He's
This
gonna beat
is
Pitbull.
predictor right here. Number one pick
No, I
like
agree.
predictor. Right?
I see the potential.
Okay, honestly, I don't know who would win that matchup.
Yeah, see, that's why I like it. It's like who gets chin first.
I think that Pico is more well rounded,
Yeah, I think so. On the ground for
but the
sure.
boxing exchanges would be.
Yeah, that would be some nice exchanges standing up for sure. I like it.
All right, you can go on to the next.
All right, my
I
number
want to see. I want to
four
see your
matchup is JDM versus Rafael Fiziev.
okay.
So I knew I wanted to do a Fiziev on this list just because I love Fiziev. Like his like
Okay.
technique is so like clean. And at first, I was gonna have him against Ian Gary. I thought that would be like really nice, but I was like, oh, but Ian's might find a way to make that boring, you know, just because of how like
Mm.
kind of similar, you know, they kind of both try to stick to the outside, but like JDM will is more of like a get in your face, you know. So I thought he'd
Mm.
make this matchup a little more entertaining, you know, because I mean, both of them are like not like the hardest hitters, you know, but like their like shot selection is super nice. So I was like, you know, with the
Yeah, this would be
Faziv's,
intriguing.
yeah, Faziv's like Muay
Like the
Thai leg
boxing of JDM.
kicks, yeah, and then JDM's boxing, like I don't know,
You know what's funny?
huh?
Is I have both of these fighters in my list.
No way.
Well,
What?
but they're not fighting each other.
Right, right. Dang. Okay, that's
But
interesting.
I use both of them.
Wow, we think alike, I guess. All right, what's your
All
number
right,
four,
my
or
you
just
know,
your
I
next
think
one?
I think I should use one of these
Okay, yeah,
fights here.
yeah.
I got Rafael Fiziev
Uh huh.
versus Evan Vallejos.
Ah, okay. Okay, I
I
like
think that'd be
that.
interesting. I
That
think
would
it.
be
I mean, the fight with Giga, I think was for Vallejos, but I think Fiziev is like a
better.
upgraded version of
Yeah,
Giga
yeah. He's like a
in a
better.
sense.
That's what I was thinking too. He's like a better Giga. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not like after he got chinned by Rufy, I'm kind of, you know, just looking at Vallejos and being like, oh, what are you going to do to Fiziev? But, you know, I mean, you never know. I feel
Yeah, he's
like
like a little
Fiziev is
short.
always like dangerous, you know.
Always.
He's
And Vallejo.
tricky.
So it'd be like a. I think I just only pick strikers for this like
That's
list.
fine.
So
I like it.
only strikers, baby.
Yeah, man.
Like think about this. I just think about these exchanges between the two, like the boxing
The
of
boxing.
Vallejos. You know, like the. I like how he's just like implementing these like these back fists, the spinning back fists,
Yeah, right. He just
with
pulled it
that
out of
move.
nowhere. Just kind of
I like that.
pulled that. And
Things like
then,
that, and then Fiziev just like the classic Muay Thai, like
yeah,
W.
nice.
He's
That's
gonna
good.
evade all these things.
That's that's a good matchup. I didn't even think about Kevin Vallejos, but he's exciting. I love to see him fight. Like Kevin Vallejos is must see TV, man. That's what I think.
He would be champ if Aaron Pico wasn't in the division.
And Gene Silva.
And yeah. But Aaron Pico's gonna be both. He's gonna be
Wait,
champ.
well,
He's gonna be undefeated.
all right. Going into my number three spot is
Yeah,
gonna
let's do it.
be
Let's do it.
Patty Pimlet versus Diego Lopez.
Whoa!
Now this one
What is
came to
this?
me out of nowhere, right? Like I did not even think about this ever in my life.
This is like a you wake up from a dream like this happened.
Yes, yes. Like this is for like UFC 400. But I was thinking like, cause we just saw Patty against Gaethje, so we know Patty can handle a good. You know, he's got a chin. Both these guys have a chin, is what I was thinking. They both got a chin.
Yes,
It's gonna be a war, and they both have grappling. You know, like I don't know who would
they
sub
do.
who first. So it's like,
Or is it one of those things where they're both so good in the grappling and it cancels out and they just got to strike?
ah, see,
Mm,
yeah. But I wouldn't mind seeing these two strike, cause they won't get knocked out. It'd just be a war. That'd just
they
be
just go crazy.
bloody. Yeah, that'd just be like boom. And I think Loki Lopez lands harder than Patty, but I don't know. You know, like I think it'd be nice. I think it'd be like
They're like
tricky.
the worst haircuts.
Yeah, this is like the like worst haircut belt. But I think the clinch. Imagine the clinch right now. Like I'm picturing it, and it's like nasty, dude. It's disgusting.
Knees.
Yeah, like the knees and like the elbows and like
Goodness.
the trips. All right. I don't know. I thought it was fun.
The glaze.
All right. What's your number three?
All right. Yeah, okay, now I'll leave Jack for later.
Okay. Okay.
I got Gene Silva
Oh.
versus Yuri Prohaska.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. I don't know what I would do with myself if I seen that ever in my life. Imagine like the face off. like the stare down.
Brother, that would be the most doing too much
That would
face
be,
off of all time.
that would be like,
The lead up to that fight would be like legendary.
yeah, that would be hype.
It'd
That
be
would
it would be
be,
like top 10 like aura moments of all time.
bro. I'm just like, what would they even like
Hmm.
say to each other? Like, I feel
They're
like
just
they
like
would respect each other though a lot. Like, you know,
because they're like crackheads. They're
yeah,
both
they're
like
both like
crackheads.
similar, very similar. Man, that's like a beautiful matchup. And
Like I like and think about like the emoting like mid fight,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
like the imagine like Yuri just like bounces and like throws a flying knee and then it misses Silva and Silva just like does too much after that. Like they're both gonna be emoting. Silva's gonna like give Yuri a high five mid fight, give him a hug, handshake.
and you're just gonna be doing like randomness, spinning and like jumping and
I like it though. I like that. I like that. I like how your list actually has like more than one weight class separation between the fighters. Mine are always just like one apart, just to like, because
well
it's hard to
maybe
think
we'll
about.
see some of yours.
Maybe we'll see, which is why it's funny because your pick is actually really similar to my number two, which is
Okay.
your Prohaska and DDP.
Nah, this would be Ohio. This would
this
be
one,
like straight up
this would be crazy to see, and I this has been like thought about because I remember like after the second time Yuri lost to Alex, I swore he was talking about going to middleweight. I
Oh
swear
yeah,
there were
I
talks
remember.
about him and Izzy fighting before and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I was just like, and because he doesn't cut like any weight, I'm pretty sure. So it's like middleweight is possible for him, but this would be like doing too much, like to the max. Like both are crazy
Prime Goofy.
unorthodox. Like they don't even like know like what like is going on inside of there. They just fight, and I like it. Like this would just be like a mess of a fight, and that's why I put it.
Like yeah, Trick is just like a brick. Like he's
Yeah.
just like a like what is Yuri gonna do to that?
What? What do you mean? What Yuri does to
Like,
everyone, bro? Like he just finds a way.
mm, but would he find a way against the brick?
You don't think Yuri could like do nothing against Jerkis?
All I'm saying, like he's just like stuck. Like he's just like how do you say?
It's like how do you go
Like
about that?
stubborn. He's like a stubborn kind of fight. Yeah, he's like kind of just like weird.
That's they're both weird. That's the thing.
Who knows?
They might just
Maybe
like
we'll find out one day. This is like retirement for
that'd be
UFC
crazy.
500
Imagine one of these fights actually happens. That'd be crazy.
one day, and then we'll come back to this video.
Yeah, let's come back
And then
to it
Aaron
all.
Pico will be champ, undefeated.
All right, you heard it here. I'm gonna put like the flashback. It's gonna be like black and white. And be like, remember when we said Aaron Pico was gonna be champ? Now look at him. All right, what's your number two?
All right, my number two is Dustin Poirier
Oh,
versus Jack Della Maddalena.
okay.
I feel like this is kind of a common one though. Like I
You
feel
think
like a
so?
lot of people were thinking about this fight. They were like, they were. I remember seeing a lot of posts like talking about, oh, how would this go down at 170?
Really?
I remember Dustin was talking about going to 170 for a while.
Yeah, because I thought it was like Colby. He wanted to fight Colby for a while. He didn't really
Yeah,
like Colby, but I never
I
thought
think
about
like yeah,
Jack,
during
to be honest.
like I can't imagine what it would look like. I think they both have different like styles of boxing.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like their combinations are can be similar sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah,
I like it. Like,
their body work too.
yeah, yeah, they're like I don't know, like they're like hooks kind of just like look like they're looping shots. They're
Yeah, exactly.
dude, I like it. That would be like a beautiful fight, I think. That it would like stay standing, just like some nice crispy boxing. That whole fight, I believe. Like what? Ooh,
But it'll never happen
yeah,
because Dustin's gone.
that fight
My
will never
sweet
happen.
baby.
That's sad. Oh.
That's like the one fantasy matchup that most definitely will not happen. And maybe Silva and Neri.
Who knows?
Like
Okay.
retirement, Silva's a heavyweight.
Like he just like let himself go.
Yeah.
It's just
After he
crazy.
loses to Volk, and then he's just like he quits MMA, like he said, and
Boy, you
then he
know,
comes back.
dang well.
That boy lying is that.
That boy, he gonna like cry over the belt and like come back like all crazy. All right.
Well, he would beat Volk, but it's good. But let's speak him.
All
All right, all right.
right.
I want to see your number one. What's your number one,
All
Joshua?
right. Well, speaking of Volk, my number one is Piotr Jan versus Alexander Volkanovski.
Bro, this is a good one.
Yeah.
This is also another one I've seen a lot.
Really? Yeah. I feel like I've seen
Yeah,
something like it.
when they were both around this time when they were both champs,
Yeah.
this was a common one.
Dude, I
How
think
would this go?
that would be beautiful. Like just thinking of the last Marab fight with Jan, bro. And just like
Bro,
imagine
that
that.
was different.
Just
That was
imagine that,
different.
bro. Volk though, not Marab.
Like prime Volk.
Yes, bro. Like I don't even know like who, cause like they're both so like smart. They both adjust like mid fight.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you like? Maybe it's like one of those fights where they're like so like worried about each other that it's just boring. Nah.
Not these two.
Yeah, nah.
Not these two. These they both have that like champ, like, oh, I'm gonna get after it kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like you gotta
Like they're
get
not
moving.
like, yeah, I know the type, you know. They've never they can have fights like that, but I don't think they would want to.
Yeah,
Or
no.
they want to put a statement, have a statement win kind of thing.
Yeah. I just thought I just thought that this was like I want to see this, but I don't think it's ever gonna like. I don't
The
think it's
Volk
ever gonna
retirement
happen.
fight.
Maybe if like Jan clears out the division,
we'll
someone up.
see how
Nah,
that goes. That's gonna take a minute.
but he probably gonna do it. All right, what's your number one?
Well, my number one also includes one of these fighters.
What? No way.
All right, it's Piotr Jan
Uh huh.
versus Loner Kavanagh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
How do you feel about that
goodness.
one?
That's a beautiful fight. Dang. And then,
Especially like after like the Moreno fight.
yeah, Loner Kavanaugh would be double champ.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Because
whoa.
he's going to go out there. He's going to beat whoever his champ is. Look. They're, you know what? Why Manella's fighting, what's his name?
Kyoji.
Yeah, he's fighting him because they're protecting Van and Tyra from him, right?
Mmm.
So, but it's not like it matters because Kavanaugh's gonna come out there. He's gonna beat whoever has the belt at the time, and then he's gonna beat Manel, and he's gonna move up and he'll beat Jan.
Is this truth?
Approved.
This is like
If he really wanted to, he could.
is this the truth?
No, all I know is Kavanaugh will be champ. That's all I know. He gonna be champ. Like
The
it's
Moreno
just
clip. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Maybe no. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. And maybe not the next month. But only one thing is true. I will be champion one day. I promise. I promise.
but he will be champ at flyweight. I'm telling you right now.
I think so
But
too. I think it's great.
yeah, dude was like born and bred in like MMA. Like you can't, I don't know what to tell you. But him versus Piotr Jan, I never even thought about that. But I think that would be beautiful. Just like this fight. Just like I don't know. I feel like any Jan fight like is
Interesting.
just like awesome. You know.
Like Cheeto versus Yan.
All right. Maybe not every fight, but the top dogs, I think they got potential just to have like a beautiful fight with Jan. Jan is like who you go up against, like
Yeah.
the final boss, like to prove yourself to like the mixed martial arts world.
Yes.
But
Yan, yo.
yeah, all right. Well,
That concludes it, baby.
I think that's pretty much it, man. So stay tuned, you guys. We got some more stuff coming out soon.
Leave some feedback. We want to hear all the goodness.
Yeah, leave some feedback. Leave a
Some
like.
comments.
Leave a comment. Leave a dislike. No, don't do that. Just kidding. Leave some hate
Is that
comments.
even a thing?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
You're
Believe
saying.
anything. Honestly, any engagement. We're desperate.
Yeah, we
Not
just we just want to,
just
tell us what you think about the matchups. Tell us we're stupid. Tell us it doesn't make sense. Tell us it's boring. All right. All right. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Hesi MMA.
It's out.